So in early social media days, everyone was trying to figure out how to keep up with people and get ahead, so they would batch film content. But when you bulk film content, all of the emotion gets immediately drained out of it because it's not a real moment. It's just a manufactured moment.
Mm-hmm.
It will erode client relationship within a community instantly. So I'm very careful never to use ChatGPT as a crutch and more of a discovery tool to see if it can give me a new perspective on what I was already doing.
Mm. Yeah. I
Yeah,
love
'cause
that, dude.
I'm aware because like if everyone starts saying write me an Alex Hermosi post, it's like now
Mm-hmm.
I have the same product as like a 17-year-old kid out of high school. It's like I can't do
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah. I have this process where I'll open a couple chat GPT instances at the same time, and
yeah.
I'll have one that's dedicated to my voice and I'll have one that's
Oh,
dedicated to
that's
ideas.
interesting.
And so I'll lead with the same prompt. It'll be like, this is all the data. I went on a 10-minute walk. I'm basically trying to figure out how to brand this app. This is what I did the other day when I was making this thing. I was like,
Hmm.
I did this all in like a couple hours. It was kind of like I went on a walk, thought of the brand, the feelings, and I talked for 10 minutes into my
Yeah.
phone and got back, and this chunk was kind of the seed. And so it was kind of like on one channel, it was kind of exploring a lot of the people that inspire me,
Yeah.
like what they would do with this information. Like how would they inspire me with this? And then the other one was like me trying to refine it with my voice only, and I
Yeah.
found that to be like something that I've landed on naturally. So I'll do like Ram Dass, Terrence McKenna, and Jason. I'll do kind of like the spiritual gurus mixed with kind of like
Hmm.
the copywriters, and I'll do
Interesting.
this. And what I'll do, what the way that I like to do it is like on that side, on the inspiration side, I'll just see like a phrase or a word, and it'll like hit me, I'll be like, ah,
Yeah,
and then I'll
I like
I'll
that.
write.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
help me think through and like
Huh.
write something in my own way. And
Yeah.
GPT's just kind of it's changed the process of thinking in this funny way. I feel like for everybody, where
Yeah.
they have their own little snowflake way of
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I mean, you're absolutely right. I absolutely love it. Like I do a thing I call black and white with it. And so let's take your school about page and it says, join today and get 20% off. If you unlock now, you get this, you get this, you get this. We've helped 100 people get X result without Y pain points. Join now in X urgency to get whatever offer. So like that's what it says. I will take that and I'll say, rewrite this as if they already have the solution and they're experiencing the rewards of having invested in it. And now it'll be like, how does it feel to have gone through and
Mm,
I will take, cause I like writing. I wrote even my feature film. Like I write, that's what I like doing. So like,
mm,
I like taking a skill that I value, my writing, and put it in and go like, show me the exact opposite of this. Like another great example is like the other
mm,
day I saw something where someone asked uh, ChatGPT, if you were the devil, how would you keep good people from finding success? And it was like these are the 10 ways. It's like I would elicit self doubt. I would paralyze them with overthinking. I would make them compare themselves to everyone. Like great shit, right? Great shit. So
mhm,
then I asked it. I said, okay, what would someone have to do to be able to overcome these antics from the devil? And it said, like, do this, do this, do this. And I was like, what are the negatives of not doing those things? And be like, this. I'm like, what's the opposite? What would an angel do to help? And it
mm,
would do. And then I'd ask it, okay. And this is something I actually did. I said, all right, every instance of this we've worked on, I want you to recall what I'm looking for is I struggle with these 10 steps. These are something I go through in my daily life. I want you to create me a short, memorizable mantra that encompasses
mm.
every single one of these 10 steps without leaving one out, but can be memorized in under 30 seconds. And then it'll write it. And then I'll be like, I need it to be stronger. I want to memorize these until they're in my bones so that I radiate positivity and I am free from the self, blah, blah, blah. Enhance it, enhance it. And then I'll be like, write me 10 instances of this, each one 100 times stronger than the one previous. And then the one
Dude.
I end up in, I'll literally be like, so what's the best way to memorize this? And it'll be like, chunk it up and learn it over days. I'm like, create me a schedule and an outlined plan so I can do so. It's done.